Are you here?
I'm outside.
Okay, all right. I'm coming right down.
Okay.
Okay.
So our guest today is a lady by the name of Glynis Van Steen, and I've just arrived at her home. I'm just picking her up. I'm going to go for a Smartcar Coffee Confidential. There she is.
Hello.
Hello, hello, hello.
Tiny little thing.
Oh, I don't know. You've got plenty of
But I
space.
see. Yeah. Hey, that's amazing.
I'm 6'3". Look how much headroom and legroom I've
That's
got.
incredible. Fantastic.
Yes.
Have a look at this.
What's this? Side
I don't know if you saw that.
hustles.
I don't know if you saw that. The Queen's been doing a side hustle.
Oh, I know. I quoted that recently.
Oh, did you?
Yeah. Well, not this. This is. What is this? Globe and Mail?
Yes.
Yes.
Yeah.
I heard about this.
Isn't that's fun, eh? You know.
sure.
So well, I've already told everybody about that. So.
She breeds horses.
That's right.
I know. It's
Isn't that amazing?
quite the side hustle, isn't it?
That
Is this for me or?
That's for you.
Oh.
You can, I
Oh,
finished
there you go.
with
Look,
it. There's a new,
side hustle.
there's a new card.
Excellent.
Little cleaner looking.
Fantastic.
Okay. We can drive through McDonald's and go down to the lake. Sounds good.
I think so.
Okay. All right.
All right.
McDonald's, what can I get for you?
What would you like to drink?
I would like a small black coffee, please.
2 small black coffees, please.
2 small black coffees?
Yes, please.
If we put a large, I don't know if it'd fit in the car.
No, 2 small.
It's a really cute little car. I love it. That is so neat. 2 small
Thank you.
black. Thank
Yes.
you, sir. Drive through.
They're making fun of my car.
Oh.
How hard can it be? There you go.
She wants your car.
She wants my car.
Yeah. Is it a smart car?
It is.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
Thank you.
It is a smart car indeed. Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Oh, that's where they're. Okay.
Yes, it does actually have coffee cup holders. Bye.
I'd like to get down to the lake. Probably every day I'll get down for a little bit of time. It's amazing how everybody wants to be by water, and it just sort of really just calms you right down, brings you right down. You know, so
It's just up here, isn't it?
just right here. There we go.
So this is where we are. We're in Burlington, and I'm not sure if you can see out the back window, but over there is a, was it Stelco or what?
That's Stelco, the old Stelco.
The old
Yes.
Stelco over there.
Yes.
So I'm going to move us around and park us properly, and then we can enjoy our coffee
Yes.
and have this proper conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
See, I'm going to open the window a bit, otherwise we're going to steam up
Yes.
this coffee.
All right.
You know, if you said that you're a mortgage broker and you have a background in finance, actually you've got decades of experience in money, and these days you're an entrepreneur, if you want to be. I think is probably the better term, and you're helping small businesses find secure, alternative, creative, and interesting ways of funding themselves. Is that?
Yes.
Is that right?
Yes, basically, that's it. You're also helping people that want to have better, so a bit more options for investing for themselves. You know,
Right.
because right now, or the last umpteen years, people, if they put the money in the bank, and the bank is, borrowing your money, so you're lending to the bank.
Yeah.
And so what do they get right now? Maybe about
A fraction of a percent.
maybe a percent a year, maybe if you're lucky.
Oh, yeah.
And
It's not even enough to keep up with the cost of living.
No, and everybody's sort of hoping. There are a lot of people that would like to save money, are really hoping the rates will go up so that their GICs will go up. And no, the only thing that will be going up are the borrowing costs for people, as opposed to what they. So what I'm doing, I'm actually matching. I'm a matchmaker. I come across ideas that are what I find very interesting, a lot more attractive and fun to be involved with than rather than going to the bank and getting that horrible rejection from the bank because their financials don't qualify.
Well, what is with that, by the way? I mean, you go to a bank because you need money, and they won't lend you money unless you have money.
That's right.
I've never understood
because
that.
the banks are,
They're risk averse.
The big banks are they are looking after their shareholders' interests. So when I was in banking from 1985 to 2008, I was on the credit side. So and I was actually told at one point, well, we're not really the favored department in the bank, but the banks have to offer the services of loans and mortgages in order to get what they really want, which is your deposits. We do have a very strong financial system here in Canada, a banking system here in Canada, so there's
true.
a lot of checks and balances.
How about this then? Because some of the fun things I like to ask my guests are maybe one or two things about, maybe in this instance, either your line of work or maybe banks or whatever, or money in general, that are misconceptions. A couple of things maybe that you could tell people that they think they know, but they're wrong.
Yes. Well, I won't talk about the major banks where I
don't name
came
names.
from,
We
but,
don't want that.
But as for example, a misconception as a mortgage broker, that whole industry does have a misconception of that we're almost on par with a used car salesman, and nobody really trusts them, and has a bad name to it. And I do believe that you do have to have a depth of experience behind you before you can offer, sort of realistic advice to people. The problem is that there are a lot of people in the industry, a lot more people in the industry than I think the industry really can support.
So if you have a look down there, there's some index cards in the door.
All right.
And you might see a couple. I can never remember all the things, like what drives you and stuff like that. You can pick a couple and just answer them.
Like I was a history major.
So what were you doing taking history? It's like
because
taking.
I love it.
It's like an art major. It's like I'm going to take art. I took art.
I love digging. I love the research and things like that. But when I graduated, so my parents said, well, okay, you're going to go to teach.
Right.
I said, are you kidding? And I didn't want to sit in the research vaults, doing, that type of thing. So
tell us why you picked banking.
Started in a summer job with a company called Kelly Girl, and because I couldn't find a job.
It was a temp agency, wasn't it?
And it was a temp agency.
Yeah, I heard.
And they were training people to be tellers. And that's where I first learned that all banks are the same, really, because you learned a generic system, and you were expected to be able to walk into any kind of branch or bank and be able to pick up their system within a couple of hours so that you could be functional by the end of your first day of employment. And that was it. So I did that for 3 years, and then eventually I finally realized I needed to get serious about what I wanted to do with my life. So one of the jobs I was at, one of the jobs I was at, they had offered me a full-time position, and that's how I got into banking.
So have you lived in Ontario your whole life? Or have you lived
No.
Where have you lived? Where have you been?
Actually, my family, I was born in Montreal.
Okay.
And my mother got a transfer to Halifax.
Oh, nice place.
So when I was about 3, and then we were in Halifax for maybe 5 or 6 years, and then she got a nice big move to Brantford, Ontario.
Oh, okay.
As the assistant executive director at the YMYWCA.
Mm-hmm.
And so that's how we got to Ontario. And then we ended up coming to Toronto because my mother fell in love with her boss. So there you go. You're not going to put that in there either. This is supposed supposed to be a business thing, so...
No,
okay,
actually,
so,
it's not just business. What makes these actually very, very popular with people is when we humanize them. So, an ideal, I guess, an ideal candidate for your services would be what, or who, rather?
Well, okay, like a company that chooses not to or cannot get financing from the bank for their project.
So you're looking really then for two kinds of individuals. You're looking for, if I'm hearing you right, there's the individuals that would like to take advantage of your lending services or finding that, and then on the other side there are individuals who have surplus income or surplus money that they could potentially put with you, sort of, to actually.
So I act like a matchmaker, really.
Right.
So and in return, the small investor gets some sort of option that's different from what's available right now. Like if
probably
they don't want
shorter terms,
short
right?
terms,
Yes.
and they also, and then the business owner gets a stream of cash coming in. Exactly. That's,
well, I learn an awful lot when I have, when I sort of sit and talk to people in these interviews, and I've learned an awful lot from you today.
Yeah.
So,
Good.
thank you very much. Now, a couple of things. How would people get in touch with you? What's the best way for people to reach out and connect with you?
Okay, the best way, my cell phone.
You want to give your phone number out? Go
Sure.
for it.
647-296-0011.
Okay.
Or you can reach me at Glynis at granitecapital, all one word, .ca.
Now that's Glynis with one or two N's?
One N.
So G-L-Y, not G-L-I, right?
Why?
G-L-Y-N-I-S at granitecapital.ca.
CA.
Awesome.
Good. Well,
Let's kill the video.
Gallery. Thank you. Okay.
1, 2, 3.